So here I am farming some ship, just relaxing, and I roll up on Reddit, which no one should ever do, but I did. And I found this screenshot right here, which kind of indicates that Vitaath, whoever you want to say, is coming to the game. Now, this is an EU screenshot. This was taken about 6 hours ago, or 8 hours ago, sorry, which means that we will be seeing it soon on our server over here in the US West. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about the update in terms of Vitaath and whether or not that's like an update to be had or if it's just going to be in the game, and also the brief Reddit post which happened about a week ago in regarding the updates within the game, specifically pertaining to the battle pass, what we can expect, or what I think we can expect, and what I actually want in this future update in about 6 days. So first off, we have Vitaath, which is in the guide here. We can see defeat Vitaath, whatever. It doesn't matter too much to me, but we have to do this for a quest for the Heliquary. And honestly, the Heliquary has felt pretty lackluster in terms of like actual content. It was, to me, actual content for the first 3 days. After the first 3 days, it was literally just running the same boss over and over again. The boss doesn't really work properly. A lot of the times the rock doesn't even spawn. So it ended up just becoming a 30-second burst fest, however fast you can actually do it. I believe our warband ended up doing in like 36 seconds. Right here, we haven't really tried in a while. Okay, we haven't even done it in forever, but 38 seconds is usually what people are doing it in, which is quite solid, and that's really what it is. It's just running in, kill the boss as quickly as you possibly can. So it'll be interesting to see a second Heliquary boss and if it will give additional Scoria income. If that is the case, this is going to be huge for free-to-play. Yes, it will amplify the whales as well, but the ability for free-to-play to enter Hell 3 earlier with extra Scoria income would be really, really nice. And we'll see, though, because Vitaath could be a 2100 combat rating boss, which means that most players who are not grinding the game like crazy are not going to have access to it unless you've paid some cash. So Vitaath looks exciting. I'm excited to see the mechanics. I'm excited to see how it rolls out and what extra little bonus in the Heliquary we'll get, because yes, we're going to get the Scoria upgrades, but as many of you know, we have 3 spots here at the bottom. And only one of them is filled with a 30 combat rating bonus with a special attribute for challenge rifts. This could give you a ton of extra special attributes. Something could be really, really nice in this extra slot. It could give you 30, could give you 60 combat rating. Who knows what it will give you, but it will be certainly nice for all players out there when we get it in about 24 hours. Now we have a very, very brief statement from Pez Radar over on Reddit. Basically said that there's going to be a new update coming at the end of the Battle Pass season, where they will kind of adjust or talk about the new Battle Pass and new cosmetics, and then of course fixing some features and bugs and things like that. So what do I think can we expect from this update coming up soon? Well, for one, I think that we can expect a new Battle Pass with new cosmetics. I don't think that that's super unlikely to happen. The thing with this update is I think it's going to be mainly a housekeeping update. I think that majority of it's going to be fixing the random bugs that you're going to find on the PC client. The fact that I literally see a disconnect message every 15 minutes on whether or not I'm playing on mobile or PC, I literally see it every 15 minutes. Unfortunately, you click the X button and completely ignore it, but things like that I think are going to be the top priority. The disconnect, the random bugs where you enter and leave a room. Some other bugs that I'm not familiar with on mobile. Some people have had problems with it. The shop is completely bugged. If you wanted to use it on the PC client, it's kind of funny because people make fun of it and say, oh, like, but you could use the shop, right? It's like, no, you really can't use the shop on PC either right now. It's just completely a mess in terms of bugs in the shop, as well as some things on the PC client. So I believe that they're going to be focusing in on that. Now, what I would like to see is going to be completely different, because obviously I want all that to be fixed, but I think that's very basic stuff to expect. I would very much like to see an additional zone. I'd like to see additional zone events. I'd love to see that in the future. I really like to see a road ahead map. A lot of mobile games put out a road ahead dictating what they'll do over the next 3, 6, 9 year long time period, where you're going to find, okay, we're going to launch this at this date or around this time. I'd really like to see that for Diablo Immortal. I think that would give a lot of interest into the game, as well as a lot of people returning at those moments to experience the new content. So I really hope they release a road ahead where they talk about, okay, here's the new zone events that we're going to add. Here's what we're going to do about the caps in the game, because they did talk about that apparently with Maxwell over there before Maxwell decided to quit the game. They mentioned that Blizzard was going to take a look into the caps and adjust them perhaps. And of course, as with everyone, I would love to see an additional resource for legendary crests. These are obviously a very, very pipe dream type update things in terms of trying to get some, nice stuff for free-to-play players and things like that. All sorts of updates that I'd love to see, especially like completely dream type updates, like something to do with alt accounts where your alt actually progresses your main account. Maybe Heliquary is account bound and you can progress it on every character. Maybe Platinum is account bound, although that's a little tricky too, because I guess that's too much for free to play. I don't know. Something like that. Make a currency account bound, make the storage account bound, make Paragon levels account bound, or make it factor in somehow. I'd love to see alts be able to impact your main account. I would also love to see a daily legendary crest, specifically if we're talking about advancing free-to-play. Daily legendary crest is really not going to affect free-to-play catching up to whales in the long term, but it will make the game feel much better for someone who's trying to progress in the game as a free-to-play player. 30 crests a month is not a lot, but it actually, compared to what we have now, is a huge improvement, but it's still not a lot. So I'd love to see them on that. These are pipe dream type ideas, as I've mentioned already. So I wouldn't be too excited about this update overall. I think it's going to be just a lot of housekeeping, but I am excited for Vitaath to show up. I want to do that fight and go over the Heliquary and see what kind of additions are in the Heliquary once that timer comes up, which is going to be in about 24 hours from me recording this video, which will probably be around 20 or so hours as the video goes live. So let me know what you think about the update. Are you waiting for it to continue playing the game? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you enjoying the game? You're going to play it no matter what. I'm going to be here. I'm enjoying the game. I'll probably start an alt account at that point when this new battle pass starts, because I'll be tired of pushing my main up till Paragon 71, where I'm 11 levels above, and I'm grinding with 20%, 10% experience, things like that. So let me know what you all think in the comments down below. I am excited for Vitaath, despite what many people would say, but we'll see what it is, and I'll see you for the next video.